What's going on, Jerome? The Vikings' famous night practice for training camp went down last night, and we had some takes on the events that went down. Number one, so the Vikings, Kellen Mond tested positive for COVID-19. Kirk Cousins and Nate Stanley sidelined as high-risk close contacts. Not good, not great, but it did open the door for Jake Browning, who was a stud, and we'll get into that in a hot second. So, according to Cronin, Vikings quarterbacks coach Andrew Janocko is having to stand in and throw passes during individuals because the team is down one quarterback. Jake Browning, Janocko played quarterback a Pitt, so not a bad emergency fill-in. Yeah, Janocko was pretty good. Yeah, not hefty lefty, although that's a great nickname, R.I.P. Jared Lorenzen, but left-handed quarterback, didn't really get the time of day at Pitt, but he could sling it. He does have a decent arm, but the Vikings, with Mont in the protocol and Stanley and Cousins having to isolate for a hot second, I think they probably will bring in a veteran. I mean, do they bring back Sean Mannion? I hope not. Could we at least get Blake Bortles? Maybe he's got some secret from the Packers. Why not? Next up, Courtney Crone, Jake Browning. Killer boots, man. Getting after it. Numero trace. Booting to his left. Throwing back across his body. Oh, that just gave me chills. That just gave me Bert Favre NFC title game trying to get Sidney Rice. Yeah, but no, that was a good ball by Jake Browning. Yeah, I'm pretty bullish on year 3 Washington, the pride of Folsom Prison. I mean, he looked pretty good. And last year it was known that Gary Kubiak was very high on Jake Browning. So maybe, I think at this point he's probably firmly established himself as QB2. He was getting the majority of QB2 reps. Kellen Mond, I mean, the future is certainly bright, but Jake Browning has made the most of his opportunity here. And I think that if he shows well in preseason, he could be that dude. Nice ball from Browning. Great catch by Adam Thielen. Boop. Detroit Lakes, what up? Chris Thompson on the O-line. Vikings coach Mike Zimmer reiterated how the starting right guard job is wide open. Yes, I mean, Dakota Dozier's biggest advocate, Rick Dennison, sort of out of sight, out of mind right now. Plus, Borman pointed out that Oli Udoh was the first team right guard for the 2-minute drill to finish practice. So that's important because 2-minute drill, that's clutch time, that is winning time, and they gave the nod to Oli Udoh, even though Dakota Dozier started out practice. But yeah, I think Udoh, I'd probably put him as a 2-1 favorite to win the right guard job. Maybe you wiggle in some Wyatt Davis in there, except I think they seem pretty okay with Wyatt Davis trying to work in at center as well as guard, just getting him some versatility experience and potentially starting maybe later this year or next year. Tom Pelissero, from the bad news department. Bisi Johnson suffered a torn ACL in practice Friday, so a rough break for a promising young player who has 45 catches over his first 2 NFL seasons. Yeah, Bisi as a rookie in 2019 really played over his skis as a 7th-round pick. He had ample opportunity because Adam Thielen missed time that season. But last year, remember, Bisi was a starter for the first 2 games over Justin Jefferson, and I like Bisi Johnson a lot. I think he's a very humble team-first guy, plays some good special teams, but yeah, he's going to be out of the wide receiver 3 derby for now. But it's time for D.D. Westbrook and KJ Osborne and ISM and others and Chad Beebe to really step it up. Cronin again. Yeah, Gronklin, tight end 1A. No, tight end 1A, tight end 1B. I think that's what's going to be, where even though Irv Smith is taking over the Kyle Rudolph spot, I think that Gronklin is going to be that guy that does get a lot of work. I think the Vikings will play a significant amount of 2 tight end sets just like last year. Probably not leading the league like they did last year under Gary Kubiak, but I don't think that Clint is going to necessarily get away from that, especially when you have 2 great playmakers at tight end. Gronklin's good, man. Plus, remember, when the Vikings were in 2-minute drill, oftentimes they ran 2 tight ends. So they had Herb and Gronklin on the field, sometimes splitting them out, putting them in the slot, putting them in inline. So yeah, they obviously trust him. Dalvin Cook taking the snap. Vikings were Wildcat bitches. Oh, that's right. Is that Madison? I assume so. So maybe this is the plan. Because I don't see a red jersey out there. Maybe they're just like, F it. We're not even going to pretend. We're not even going to put a quarterback on the field unless he's way at the bottom of the screen. It doesn't matter. Actually, I bet you Dalvin could chuck it. Bet you Dalvin's got a pretty decent arm. Yeah. Great catch by KJ. I like that Thomason just filmed the Jumbotron, which is funny. He didn't even zoom in. Apparently, that's a nice catch from KJ Osborne. This reminds me of when Michael Scott got that flat screen that eventually jammed through the Dundee at and broke. Just like a 6-inch TV, man. Next up. A Browning bomb to Adam Thielen. This is going to rival the KJ Osborne catch for best play on 7-7 tonight. For a second, I thought that was Sendejo. Come on. All right, reset. Adam, Jerome, Ezekiel Thielen. I believe this is on Dantzler. Harrison got caught peeking. What up? What up? Detroit Lakes go crazy. That's right. Great catch by Justin Jefferson. Vikings receivers have been treating Jake Brown well tonight. Over the shoulder. Nice tracking by 18. Good ball by Browning. I mean, Jake Browning definitely made himself some money, or theoretical money. Because I highly question the QB2 situation for the Vikings heading into camp, but the way that Jake Browning played last night, on short notice that he was going to be the only quarterback playing, he made the most of every snap, man. Big time respect. Jake Brown to Irv Smith for the TD. 2-minute drill. Way to get the feet down, Irv. So Saturday Night Lights. Just like Irv's back at Bama, taking on Auburn. Good patience. Great ball. God. I mean, Jake Browning could get it, man. Who knows? Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, whatever. Chad Graff, it's been a heck of a night for Jake Browning. He's getting all the snaps and making the most of them. If he wasn't already the favorite to win the backup job over Kellen Mond, he is now, especially since Mond's going to be up on blocks for a hot second with the COVID positive test. And then Jake Browning, getting some love from the teammates. Like, the teammates know that Jake Browning was put in a tough spot, but he didn't back away. So I'm very bullish on him going forward. So that's it. That's summary of Viking Saturday Night Practice. Basically the Jake Browning show. And let's go UW Husky. Let's go. Your thoughts on our thoughts. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post up in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.